Hello, everybody. This is One Eyed Tom. How's everybody in YouTube world doing today? Anyways, it's been a good day. Hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed day. My day's been kind of weird, goofy, busy. So I got this cabinet already. It's going up there. Yeah, I'm still doing cabinets. Just more issues. But I got these marked. Oh, let's go down here in the light. There's a mark there. There's one there. And there's three over there. There's three there, three here, and three here. And they go up here, and they're going to get screwed into the stud there. But up top, remember I put them nailers in up to here. The nailers go over to here. Right there. So I can screw two into that nice big spot up there. That's a truss right there. I mean a stud. I got to zoom. There we go. Yeah. That line there is a stud in the wall. Same thing over here. This is my center line for my stud going up. And that's all been measured out and it's matched up in here. So I'm going to pre-drill all my holes. So I can get it pre-drilled and I don't have to worry about it. Also today, Lazy Susan had to paint the side of it. So took a palm sander and some 320 grit sandpaper and I sanded down the side of this thing. Because the paint would not adhere to whatever this coating is. You'd think spray paint would. I mean, it adheres to plastic, but it wouldn't. So I had to sand it down anyways. So I sanded it down and painted it with some semi-gloss white paint. And also over here, I know it's dark in here. See them lines right there on this cabinet? And they're down here. I'm going to turn you sideways, move you down. That line's right there. Those are for this, the AZEK, for this cubby hole between here. Started thinking, and now I got to find out from Pollock the biggest size baking pan he's got, because I might have to move. Good thing I didn't drill this yet, because I might have to move the AZEK going here back here, or I might move it all the way back to this corner, all the way back to the wall. And then I just got to fill in between here, which is 7 and 5/8. I would have to fill in behind that cabinet or beside it right here. So I'm waiting to hear back from Pollock about that. But other than that, that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I pulled out the hardware for the lights going up there, which is this stuff right here. This is the hardware for the lights to hang on, and then they snap up in there and you're good to go. So it's been one of those days. Now I'm getting ready, like I said, to hang that, and it's 7:40. I got another probably 4 or 5 hours. Show you what else we got going on. Got the sprayer out for, I'm gonna fill that up with some water. Since I mentioned it, fill it up with some water and come in here. And then I'm gonna spray down this foam and use the floor scrapers here. We got this one. This has got a blade on the end of it, right there. It works for peeling this up, but you gotta watch what you're doing, because if there's a staple, it don't peel the staples up. But this one is an ice scraper, which we can run on the floor and get the staples. So, yeah. And the reason we're spraying the foam down is to knock the dust down, because this stuff is really dusty. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fill up that container, and I gotta go through here and get these nail screws picked up with the magnet. change out the receptacles in here yet, plus the lights. But yeah, spraying the foam down to keep the dust down so it doesn't create a big old mess. Now I can shut that light off. And the vanity in the bathroom is now gone. So, took the water lines out. I gotta cut that pipe off. So I'm probably gonna do this tonight. And I gotta put the underlayment. I got some extra underlayment out in the garage. I gotta fill in this hole with underlayment because the floor has to go over top of it. The plumbing, like I said, has to get moved, and it's getting moved inside the wall. But we can't do none of that until we get the cabinet, the new vanity, because I need measurements so they can do the floor, and then I'm just going to have to add all that. I'll have to do all this after they get the floor in, which ain't no big deal because I can cover it in here with a drop cloth. So, and that's the hole for your medicine cabinet, which I think they're just going to put a mirror over it. But yeah, and got to paint that wall, so I got to clean all that crap off the wall. Somebody does. Preferably not me. All right, everybody, I hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed day. I'm going to get back at it and get these cabinets taken care of because I got to measure this out yet. And pre-drill all my holes for the AZEK so I can, I picked up some screws out of my storage unit for the AZEK. I'm trying to get one out. These are 1 5/8 inches. It's got a square head on it. These are trim screws. You go to Home Depot and you buy their trim screws, okay? For 100 of these, you're spending about anywhere between $13 to roughly $18 for 100 of these, okay? Now I go to a place called Prime Fastener, okay? They got stainless steel. I can get all different kinds. Now mind you, I went to this place, Prime Fasteners, here in Midland, where I'm at. Picked up a box of them right here, 200 of them for $5, less than $5, as a matter of fact. So yeah, go find an industrial supplier that supplies screws and nuts and bolts to companies because they are most likely open to the public and you're going to get your stuff cheaper. That's why I go to that place, because all my nuts, bolts, screws, washers, you name it, that's where I go to get it, because I'm getting it at I'm getting it at low cost. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Quit spending your money for that crap at them big box market, freaking Home Depot, Lowe's, Slows, Blows, whatever. Quit giving them your money. Go find a little supplier like them, because you're going to get it cheaper and you're going to get a better product. Because that product that's in them Home Depots, Lowe's, Menards, it's all junk. It's all made in China. Just like you read on a box that says made in the USA, look at the manufacturer on the product you're buying that says made in China. The box is made in the United States. The product's not. So just so you know, people, watch what you're getting. Anyways, all right, I'm done venting. All right, I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to get back at it, and I'll do another video here when I get these all hung up and ready to go. And when I get the AZEK screwed in over there, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll do a video of that. But hopefully get this done tomorrow. And I got to get everything moved downstairs Monday. Have the floors done tomorrow. So, all right, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed day. Hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed evening wherever you are. All right, this is One-Eyed Tom saying bye-bye for now, and I'll get back at you later. Bye-bye.